Look at these two, laughing, baking a cake, having the best time. This was posted 3 weeks ago. One problem, they're supposed to be broken up. And while this was going up, Jenny was posting crying videos about missing her ex. That ex is the guy right next to her. So which one's real? Keep that question in your head because it gets a lot stranger from here.
Okay, so a lot of people have been asking what is going on between Jenny and I. And honestly, I haven't been responding, but mostly because I don't know. We haven't really been talking that much at all, but I just want to kind of give my side of the story and then I guess we can just piece it together.
That's Angelo, the boyfriend. And he's saying he doesn't even know what happened to his own relationship. He's asking his audience to figure it out with him.
I have a final question.
Question is, are Jenny and Angelo a couple?
A couple of besties.
Besties, not a couple, besties. And that clip is from right before everything fell apart, which is going to matter a lot later.
What's going on with you and Jenny?
Yeah, like the thing is, I mean, Jenny is someone I've been close to for a while, and she's someone I still really want to be close with, and I would just say we're really good friends now.
Yeah. Do you talk a lot?
Maybe recently not as much.
So it's real. He confirmed it with a nod, no explanation, nothing. Jenny went quiet, then started posting these strange, sad little videos. And then the hints that maybe this breakup wasn't just two people drifting apart. Hints that maybe Angelo did something behind the scenes that nobody knew about.
Angelo, look.
Oh, nice.
I mean, they look beautiful. They actually look amazing. I love them so much. Look, they're so cute.
And this is the part that makes this whole thing worth paying attention to right now. This isn't old news that already died down. She posted that recently. Months after the breakup, she's still going. And look at that caption. She wrote day one, which means she's planning to keep making these. And she did. And this is the one that makes no sense. Her whole series is about a guy she's supposedly broken up with and embarrassed by, but there he is, in on the joke, filming it with her, laughing. You don't make a bit like this with someone you can't stand. So whatever this breakup is, it's very much not a clean ending. We're watching this happen live, not looking back at something that's already done. So here's the situation. These two were the internet's favorite couple. The pair everyone rooted for. And then it fell apart in the strangest, messiest way. And the more people dug through the old videos, the more they started to think the perfect relationship we were all watching was never actually perfect at all. Some people think it's real and heartbreaking. Some think the whole thing was staged for views from day one. And some think there's a much darker reason underneath all of it. The truth is buried across a birthday video, a swapped out card, and one line nobody caught until it was too late. So let's go all the way back to the start, because none of this makes sense until you understand what Jenny went through just to be with him. Jenny Hoyos built her name on YouTube Shorts. She's smart, she's funny, she's actually talented, and on YouTube she got nothing but love. But then she moved over to TikTok, and that's when everything changed, because TikTok and YouTube are two completely different worlds. You see creators post the exact same thing on both, and on YouTube it's all support, and on TikTok it's just hate. That's exactly what happened to her. People went after her looks, they called her chopped, said she needed a glow up, made fun of her clothes, made fun of her dancing, and it got so much worse once she started posting about liking Angelo, because people decided she wasn't good enough for him. They were making entire TikToks about it. Some said he was pranking her, others said he was using her for views.
My manager at the time was like, it told me that he was using me. Stop. To promote their business.
The whole idea being that a guy who looks like that could never actually want her, so there had to be some other reason. And people said all of this to her face, in her comments, on her page, every single day.
People keep commenting that I look chopped, that I have thick eyebrows, I have bad posture, weird expressions, that I look like a guy.
That was the energy. Get a glow up. Go back to YouTube where you belong. every single day. And here's the part that's actually sad. Jenny listened to them. She went online and asked people what she should change, and then she changed it. She curled her hair differently.
So I want you to comment what stores you want me to go to and what outfits you want me to get, and put pictures of what you want me to wear, and I will literally try on that outfit and do as many of them as possible.
She threw out her jeans because people made fun of them. She changed how she dressed and how she looked, all to hit some standard that strangers made up. And there was never anything wrong with her in the first place. The old Jenny was confident and fun and outgoing, but people bullied that version of her away. And once she changed, the same people turned around and started saying they missed the old Jenny and wanted her back.
Can someone help me understand why I get so much hate? Like 99% of my comments are just hate. And it sucks because it's one thing to be playing a role and like for people to not like you, your role that you're playing, but it's another to be authentically yourself and show who you are, what you like, and your humor, and for everyone to just tear you down. Like it genuinely makes me feel bad because it's like I'm being myself and everybody hates me. Like, I don't know, is there something wrong with me? Do I need to change? Am I like doing something? Like I try to be myself and I don't do anything bad or mean to people. Like I feel like I try to be like nice, and I feel like I'm not hurting anyone, but I get so much hate, and I guess I'm just curious what I need to do, what I need to change for that to improve.
The exact people who made her change in the first place. And the thing is, the whole reason people called her chopped was that she has curly hair. That's it. That's the entire crime. She didn't have the perfectly straight hair everyone's used to seeing, so people decided she was ugly. It's the Princess Diaries thing where they give the girl a makeover and all they actually do is straighten her hair and take her glasses off, and suddenly everyone acts like she's a different person. Jenny got that exact treatment. And it's not just her either. This happens to basically every woman who ends up in front of an audience. There are tweets with millions of views calling famous actresses chopped. There's no version of a woman the internet won't tear apart. So when you take someone normal and put them online, of course this happens. Now through all of that, Angelo was supposed to be the one person who had her back. He was the one making her feel confident, telling her she was enough, defending her from the hate.
I understand social media, you can comment whatever you like, but the level of mean you guys are being to Jenny, she does not deserve this. Jenny is such an amazing, caring, and wonderful person. And you guys are just commenting and you don't stop. You guys are being ruthless. And what is your goal with all of this? Why are you doing this? Do you want to break a person? You know, honestly, Jenny is such a strong person. But how many of these comments is it going to take for it to really hurt her?
He looked like the good guy in all of this. But looking back at everything now, you have to ask if he actually was. For the longest time, these two did this back and forth thing. They'd post TikToks hinting they liked each other, but then say they weren't gonna date, that it was complicated, that they weren't comfortable. Until Jenny dropped a YouTube video where Angelo actually asked her out.
I can't believe it. My best friend of 2 years just asked me to be his girlfriend.
It was sweet, the comments were full of support, and the video did around 1 million views. People genuinely liked these two together. And it wasn't just that. Angelo was out here making TikToks, answering relationship questions like everything was completely solid.
First, cleanser or moisturizer?
Oh, that's literally obvious. Cleanser.
I don't come first?
What?
Who's cleanser? Cleanser's not your girlfriend. Like, what am I, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
Alright, whatever. Guys, nice job. Ever eaten?
Who's ever eaten?
Oh my gosh!
So that's where everyone was at. Couple goals, the two people everyone was rooting for. And then it all fell apart, and it fell apart in the strangest way possible. Jenny didn't come out and say they broke up. She never posted an announcement. What she did instead was start dropping TikToks with strange captions where she was lip-syncing to sad songs. The first one said, "First stage of grief," and it was just her crying face. Then came the second one, a wilted flower. Then a third, which was just an eye roll. And she kept going. Fourth stage, fifth, sixth, seventh. 7 videos, all with breakup songs playing behind them, all posted one after the other. And people noticed straight away. Someone asked if they broke up, and that got 1,000 likes. Someone said they definitely broke up. Someone said everyone's so confused. Someone else just said, why is it so awkward to watch? Then she posted the one that got the most attention out of all of them, at around 200,000 likes. Sometimes when I miss you, I put those records on. Sometimes when I miss you, I play the Roblox games we used to play. That's Katy Perry's The One That Got Away. And her face is sitting right above the caption. That's what made it so obvious. If she was hiding in the background, maybe you could ignore it. But her face is right there over the text. That was Jenny telling everyone exactly how she felt without ever saying the words. And the only person Jenny had ever been with was Angelo. So nobody was confused about who those videos were aimed at, and once people accepted it was real, the questions immediately turned into something else. Who ended it? Was it him or was it her? Was somebody cheating or was it something simpler than that? People were building entire theories out of nothing because neither of them was saying a word. And when nobody explains anything, people just make up their own version. That's exactly what happened. Now here's where it gets strange. While Jenny's page was full of grief videos and sad songs, Angelo's page looked completely normal. He was posting TikToks with Salish Matter. He was out there dancing with his friends. It was like there wasn't an entire war happening in his comment section. And people noticed immediately. His comments filled out with the same questions over and over. Did you and Jenny break up? Why are you avoiding us? Is it real? Why did you break up? And most of all, where is Jenny and why isn't she in any of your videos anymore? Because that was the thing. Jenny used to be in almost everything he posted, and now she just vanished from all of it. And him saying nothing at all probably made it worse than anything he could have actually said. Because when you say nothing in a situation like this, people don't think you're being private. They think you're hiding something. And every day he didn't say anything, people came up with their own answers. Those answers got worse and worse. And when he finally did say something about it, it somehow explained even less. It was that clip from the very start where he admits he doesn't even know what happened and asks his own audience to piece it together with him. He doesn't know. That's his answer. The guy in the relationship doesn't know what happened to the relationship. And instead of clearing anything up, he's sitting there like a viewer watching it from the outside, same as the rest of us. Then came his 21st birthday video. It was this whole sweet thing with his sister, blowing out candles, eating desserts.
Wait, what is happening? What do you mean, be quiet? What are you doing? Wait, we're all making wishes?
I wish, no matter how old you get, whether you move out or not, that we stay best friends forever.
What? That's so cute.
I wish that you get everything that you deserve in life because you deserve it.
No Jenny anywhere. And people were quick to say it. One person commented that they were expecting Jenny with a sad face. Then just Jules, who's friends with both of them, left this under the video. Happy birthday. You deserve everything so much. Angelo liked it. Didn't reply, didn't say anything else. And a few days before all this, he'd posted this. If I stay, I lose myself. If I leave, then I lose you. If I wait, then it will never be me. Everyone assumed it was about Jenny, and the thing that annoyed people was how fake it felt. It's these deep, poetic breakup lyrics and sitting on his page with no context and no name attached, just vague enough that he could deny it, just obvious enough that everyone knew. He didn't confirm it, didn't deny it, just let it sit there and do the talking for him. Which, when your whole audience is already begging you for answers, only pours more fuel on it. And then people spotted one more thing. He posted that he was going to see the movie Obsession, which had turned into this whole couple thing for people to go do together. And he went with his sister instead of Jenny. People kept asking why he didn't just take his girlfriend. He never answered that one either. Every move he made was either silence or a hint, and both of those just made people dig harder. But the thing that actually confirmed it wasn't any of that. It was a gift video. Jenny posted this whole thing showing everything she got Angelo for his birthday, and it looked completely normal and sweet.
Everything I got my boyfriend for his birthday, starting with a pop figurine of his favorite character from his favorite show. I also got him creatine, which comes in like separate packets. Even though he has his own creatine, he's not able to scoop like the perfect amount every time. And he told me that he's low-key lazy to measure it out, so I got him this because it's already measured for him. I also got him AirPod Maxes because he's been talking about wanting these, but I think he's too afraid to buy it, and that's why he has a girlfriend. And I also got him this cute little card that says happy birthday to my other half. I thought it was adorable. The only thing is when I opened up the card, it says life's just better with you by my side. I love you like no other.
Sweet video, expensive gifts, a handwritten letter. Except there was a caption sitting underneath it that changed the whole thing. Filmed this before we broke up. So she'd filmed all of that while they were still together and posted it after it was already over. And then fans started comparing it to Angelo's side of it, and that's where it gets really sad. Because that same day, Angelo posted his own video receiving the gift. And people noticed two things straight away. First, he looked genuinely sad in it, like he missed her. Second, he captioned it, unexpected birthday gift, which doesn't make any sense if it's from your girlfriend. It only makes sense if she's your ex and you didn't expect her to still care enough to send anything. And then people caught the detail that really got them. The card. In Jenny's video, the card she packed said, happy birthday to my other half. Life's just better with you by my side. I love you like no other. But in Angelo's unboxing, the card was completely different. It was just a plain card that said happy birthday. She swapped the card out because by the time he actually got it, they weren't together anymore. After all that silence, Angelo started letting it slip. He posted a TikTok lip syncing to the new Ariana Grande song with lyrics about finding his way from someone while they figure out who they are. Not exactly subtle. Then he did a video with Just Jules where he stopped hinting entirely. It's the one from the very start where Jules asked if they actually broke up and Angelo just nods. No statement, no explanation, just a nod at what looks like VidCon while Jules walks off pretending to be mad. And there was another one where someone asked him straight up where his girlfriend was and he said he didn't have one. So at that point, it's real. He's saying it out loud and he kept going, collabing with other creators in videos where they'd comfort him about the breakup, putting an arm around him, the whole thing. And then Jenny posted something that made everyone stop. The end of a relationship doesn't have to be the end of love. Sometimes love just changes form. I'm so grateful for everything we shared, and I could never hate someone who helped me grow so much. Wishing you nothing but the best, that's about as classy as a breakup post gets. No blaming, no drama, just genuinely wishing him well. And you'd think people would be supportive of that. They weren't. The comments were full of people saying, it was fake. This is so staged. I know this is fake. Trust me, guys. It was 2 months. Get over it. That's what she got for handling it well. And think about how backwards that is for a second. If she'd posted something bitter, people would have called her toxic and dramatic. She posted something kind and mature instead, and people called her a liar and an attention seeker. There was genuinely no version of this where the internet was going to let her be okay. Whatever she did was going to be wrong. And that's the thing you notice once you step back. Every single stage of this relationship, from the first hint that she liked him, to the breakup, to the way she said goodbye, the internet found a reason to come after her for it. When you remember they'd already bullied her into changing her whole face and wardrobe just to be allowed to date him, this stops looking like a coincidence and starts looking like a pattern. She was never going to win because a lot of people had already decided she was the problem before she'd done anything at all. And that's where the whole thing splits in half. Because a huge chunk of the internet is convinced none of this ever happened. The argument is pretty simple. Her views had been dropping. The relationship content had gotten stale because people move on fast, especially on TikTok. And then suddenly there's a breakup, and the breakup content is pulling way more attention than the couple content ever was near the end. Sad videos, shady captions, looking heartbroken. They broke up in February, and as soon as her views start getting low, she starts making videos about it. Is breaking up a trend or something at this point? I feel it's all for clout. If this is some kind of joke for views, I'm actually going to go mad. And you can't just ignore that because people really do fake drama for views. But there's a real problem with the clout theory, and it's this. Angelo made a whole video before any of this, talking openly about how hard the relationship was and how he wasn't sure it would even work out. He talked about the hate Jenny was getting and how guilty he felt about it, because people were saying he was using her for views and that the whole relationship was a prank because she wasn't attractive enough for him. So the idea that this was some perfect relationship that suddenly ended for no reason isn't true. Nobody who was actually watching thought it was perfect. It was struggling in public for months. And then there's the theory that's a lot harder to sit with. One comment that a lot of people agreed with said the real reason they broke up was Jenny's mental health because of things Angelo said to her. Guys, the reason why they broke up was because of Jenny's mental health, because of the comments Angelo said. And if there's any truth to that, this whole story flips completely, because the entire time, the narrative was that Angelo was the good one. The knight in shining armor, the guy defending her from the trolls while everyone else piled on. He was supposed to be her safe place. But if he was the one tearing her down when the camera was off, then he wasn't protecting her from anything. He was the problem, just dressed up as the solution. And there's a comment that put this even better. Someone pointed out that everyone had spent months blaming the outside haters, the trolls in her comments, the strangers being cruel, but maybe the people to worry about weren't the strangers at all. Maybe the real problem was a lot closer to home than anyone wanted to admit. Now, to be fair, that's a theory. It's one comment from one person with no proof behind it. Nobody actually knows what Angelo did or didn't say in private, and it's not fair to treat a rumor like a fact. But the reason it caught on so fast is that people had already watched this relationship hurt her in public for months. So the idea that it was worse behind closed doors didn't feel like a stretch. It felt like the missing piece. And then there's the other end of the spectrum. Some people don't think any of it is serious at all. I don't know, but I think it's a prank because Angelo is a big prankster. And sure, that's on the table too. They are both known for messing with their audience, but there's a limit. A breakup that drags in someone's mental health, that has fans genuinely worried about her, that isn't a prank. And if it somehow is, then they've taken a joke way past the point where it's funny, at the expense of people who actually care about them. But there's one moment that makes the whole timeline weird, and almost nobody noticed it because it's buried at the end of a long video. 5 days before the grief video started, Jenny posted a vlog about going to TikTok prom, and Angelo went with her. The whole thing looks completely normal. They're hyped, they're laughing. It's a fun vlog.
So apparently the party tonight is prom. I did not bring a dress because I didn't know that. Now we're gonna go shopping for this dress. I'm kind of nervous. I don't think I'm gonna find anything that I'm gonna like. I'm just gonna have to settle for something.
And then right at the end of that same video comes the moment from the very start of this video. Someone asks if Jenny and Angelo are a couple, and the answer is a couple of besties. A couple of besties, not a couple. Besties. And think about the timing on that. Angelo asked her to be his girlfriend about a month before this, and that video went viral. Everyone saw it. And now, 5 days before the breakup video start, they're standing in front of a camera saying they're just friends. That's not a hint. That's them flat out saying it. And almost nobody caught it because it's at the very end of a long vlog and most people never made it that far. Now let's come back to that baking video from the very start because it's honestly the strangest part of this whole thing. It's a blind and deaf baking challenge and they're laughing the entire time. They're messing around, screaming about olive oil, calling each other's mom. They look completely happy. This is the same week Jenny was posting videos about the stages of grief and the comments were just confused. Nobody knew what was happening anymore. Are they together? Did they break up? Are they friends? Are they faking? Because the TikToks make it look like a tragedy and the YouTube video makes it look like nothing ever happened. And this is the part that doesn't work. Because if this was a real breakup, one that hurt enough to make 7 grief videos about, you don't film a silly baking challenge days later with the person who caused it. That's not how people work. You need space. You avoid them. You definitely don't get in a kitchen together and scream about olive oil for 10 minutes. So either that breakup didn't hurt anywhere near as much as the TikToks made it look, or those TikToks weren't really about a breakup at all. So when you put all of it together, there are really only a few explanations that hold up. 1, they broke up for real and stayed friends. That would explain the baking video, and it'd explain her post about love changing form. But it's rare for people to be that comfortable that fast after a real breakup. 2, they never actually dated. They said a couple of besties out loud on camera 5 days before it started. Maybe the whole relationship was for content from the beginning and the breakup was just more of the same. Or 3, it's somewhere in the middle. It was real, it was struggling in public, they ended it, and then they made the sad videos bigger than it really was. Because sad videos get more views. And honestly, nobody outside those two knows which one it is. Every piece of proof points somewhere different, which is exactly why people are still arguing about it. But here's what actually matters in all of this. And it's the part that keeps getting lost under the theories. Jenny changed her entire appearance because strangers told her she wasn't good enough for this guy. She asked people what to fix and then she fixed it. She got bullied into a whole new identity just to be allowed to date him. And then it ended, and now she's getting called fake for how she handled it. And whatever the truth is here, that part didn't have to happen. She came onto TikTok to grow her page and do what she loves. That's it. She didn't sign up to have strangers rate her face, or to be told she was too ugly for her own boyfriend, or to have people decide her heartbreak was fake. So whether it was real or staged or somewhere in between, she's the one who got hurt the most out of all of this. And she's handling it a lot better than the people commenting on it. And honestly, the whole thing is a reminder of something bigger. We watch these picture perfect couples online, we get invested, we root for them, and then it falls apart and we find out we never actually knew what was going on. What you see on someone's page is the version they chose to show you. The real story is almost always messier and sadder and more complicated than the clips make it look. That's true for Jenny and Angelo, and it's true for basically every relationship you've ever followed on the internet. And remember, this still isn't finished. That Nels video said day 1, which means Jenny's planning to keep posting, and she's telling us straight up that there are things about Angelo she thinks he'd be embarrassed by. So there's a real chance the biggest part of this story hasn't even come out yet. We might be looking back at this exact moment in a few weeks as the point right before everything actually blew open. So was it real? Was it fake? Did Angelo do something behind the scenes, or did two young people just grow apart in front of millions of strangers? Nobody outside of the two of them actually knows. But whatever the answer is, the person who came out of it with the most damage is the one who got the least say in how her own story was told. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think it was real, or was it all for views? I read every single one. I'll see you in the next one.